Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com. On today's Duel Review, it's Devil May Cry video games. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it. Today is March the 6th, and we're going to be taking a look at the Devil May Cry video game series.
That's right, and then you remember the first one came out in 2001, and stars Dante, who's opened up his shop, Devil May Cry, and basically what he does is fight demons to avenge his mother.
But it's kind of for hire, too, though.
Yes, it is absolutely for hire.
He's a half-demon.
He is a half-demon.
If you want more story, you can watch the anime. Which I kind of liked, he didn't like.
Yeah, you're right, I didn't like it that much.
Anyway.
So yeah, it came out in 2001. Obviously, it's Capcom because you can play as Dante, Virgil, and Trish in Ultimate... Well, Marvel vs. Capcom, you can play as Dante and Trish, and then Virgil in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Thus making it a Capcom property.
Yes,
it's not Marvel.
It's Capcom. Chronologically, there is some issue. You know, obviously, there's 4 games out. They came out in 2001, 2005... No, 2001, 2003, 2005, and 2008. I wrote it down. And it goes, Devil May Cry 3, then 1, then, no, wait, 3, then 1, then 4, and then 2 is the actual chronological order that they should be, that the story unfolds. So that's how that's not necessarily how it should be played, because I actually was fine with it going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, although there is a 5th one coming out soon, but that's going to be an alternate dimension because obviously they're taking from the comic books.
Yeah, they sure have gotten a lot of press about changing the haircut even of.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually kind of why I figured we should do it now, is because that game's coming out, and there should be a little bit more interest in it. It's been a long time since 4, really.
Yeah, 2008. Yeah, wow, you're right. Which one was the one that was like almost impossible, so they had to lessen the difficulty on it? Was that number 3?
I was going to say 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think it was number 3.
I think it's 3 too, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. That one was like so hard to beat. And I was like, I'm not playing this anymore.
Yeah.
But even still, the series is great. It's one of the very first games that came up with that stylized hack and slash button mashing dynamic.
Yeah,
before God of War, there was Devil May Cry.
Right, and you do little combos.
Yeah, and it was awesome because you can get different swords, and he had the dual pistols, ebony and ivory, and it was just so much fun, So you swipe someone up and you sit there and you shoot them.
It's very arcadey feel.
Yes, absolutely. That's a great word, arcadey.
Do you really like the story? Are you really into the story?
The story is interesting, but it's outshadowed by the actual gameplay, I think. I didn't really care as much about and that's weird. I think that's actually very weird. I didn't care about the story mostly because I was too interested in the action, the actual playability of it. That's odd. I didn't even think about it until you asked me that question.
To me, it's a little bit of a grating thing. It just feels like there's not enough newness unlocked throughout the game. I mean, I know there is, but it doesn't really feel that way to me. So it does get a little monotonous to me, but having said that, it's fun.
Did you say monotonous? Button mashing, like button-nosness? That's a new word. No,
I didn't, but...
that'd be awesome. Monotonous.
Yeah, I don't know. It is good. It's well loved. Let's see, I got the special edition, so I got the soundtrack, which I don't think I've ever really listened to. Yeah, well, but it's okay. It's kind of metal-y.
Yeah, I thought it was good. If you want to get rid of that.
Yeah, okay.
There's also an HD collection coming out soon.
Yeah, I think that's stupid unless they really change it.
There's this huge
like Halo, and then it shouldn't be full price. It should be $10, $20.
I think they're gonna sell it for 30 or 40. But either way, there's been this huge flux of HD games out there. It started for me. It started with Shadow of the Colossus and Ico, which is a beautiful in HD.
Is it that much better though?
That's a good statement. That's a good question. It is. I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Shadow of the Colossus, yes, absolutely. Plus, it's got the 3D capabilities. Ico, it does smoothen it, but it's still kind of...
Yeah, but it was already... And that was a couple years later, right? So that was already...
What?
Ico? When did that come out?
Ico came out way before Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah.
I got that wrong then.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not too crazy insane, interested in that. But the fifth one, I mean, it looks like they're taking license, and I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, and especially...
Although I didn't like playing as Virgil or whatever.
Yeah, Nilo or whatever.
I would rather just play Dante. I mean, they're almost exactly the same anyway. I mean, it's like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And the weird spire things they always have, and I don't know. There's yeah. To me, there are some things that kind of knock it down from like, oh, I really love this game, but I still very much enjoy it.
It is a very fun game. You get the first one. The first one, I think all of them did actually, graded you on how stylishly you could pull off moves and collect things and all that other stuff. So you get graded. And I think that was one of the first games that graded you like that.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
So that was interesting, because you're always trying to do the better. More cooler look, and then obviously
vary 'em up.
Yeah, and then Beautiful Joe really took that to the next level. In fact, I think Dante was a guest character in one or two of the Beautiful Joes. Yeah. What was I gonna say? There's something else.
Are you looking forward to the next one? Have you heard anything about the next one?
That's what I was gonna say. I am looking forward to the next one because it is an alternate dimension or alternate reality, whatever.
A Marvel thing?
Yes, a Marvel. Well, DC does it a lot too, but yes, Marvel thing.
Not like Marvel.
So I am absolutely looking forward to it because I want to see what changes, and that's why I think a lot of these alternate realities kind of, gain popularity because you're like, oh my god, that's changed so much, and that hasn't changed, but yeah, that's really cool.
It gives the people freedom to start over without starting over.
Exactly. So I am looking forward to it, even though it's not technically Devil May Cry 5. It's more like Devil May Cry Redux.
Side project. Yeah, kind of like the New Born movie, right?
There's a New Born movie?
Yeah, but it's starring the guy who's playing Hawkeye and did Hurt Locker. But it's happening concurrently with what happened in the first Nathan Born.
Wait, so is it an alternate reality or just
no? It's another character, but it's the same universe.
So why are they calling it Born?
I don't know if they're calling it Born. I can't remember what it's called.
Wow, I'm excited because I love the Borns.
Right. So anyway, that happened. I like that guy, so I'm interested in that. But I just brought that up because it was kind of like that.
Yeah, cool beans.
Not taking thunder.
So yes, I am very interested in Devil May Cry 5. I can't wait to play it. I'm looking forward to both the HD quality, the cool stylized weapons, and the great fighting gameplay.
It's one of those games that if you look back at the previous iterations, you see how the graphics have grown. But every time it comes out, it just has the same feeling. Like you just automatically like, oh yeah, that's Devil May Cry. It's very Devil May Cry. But if you look back, you know what I'm saying? So the graphics are definitely better and better and better, but they're not so different that it's like, wow, this is a brand new game.
Yeah, but
this one might be.
Yes, because it does have like a more realistic feel to it, and
the shots I've seen, it's like sunlight. Wow, what a novel idea.
Yeah. So I think we're both excited for the next one. I love the first one. I would love to get like a statue of Dante with his bike.
I have a Revoltech of him, which is kind of fun, but it's not good enough. Yeah, I would love a little maquette.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So, Ebony and Ivory. Hey, it's like us.
What?
Which
one of us is Ebony?
You, clearly.
Because you're clearly...
No, because I'm pink. You're darker than me.
So it's more like,
hey, maybe you're
pink
cooler,
and tan.
Man.
Pink
you
and
can
tan.
jump higher. I don't know. So, which ones would you recommend playing?
Well, the first one was really good, and I think that...
You think it holds up, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I mean,
graphics are a little rough.
Yeah, and the
they all are.
processing power is a little bit different.
Way back in 2001 or whatever it was.
Well, that was like 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
But it's still weird, though. It's like
11 years ago. How did I get from 10 to 12? So
there was a huge jump in quality from late 90s to early 2000s.
I would recommend not getting them. Well, maybe not getting a number 3, but definitely don't start with number 3 because that one was the hardest. Although I remember them coming out with a new number 3 that was less difficult.
Yeah, I would say just go for 4, but you're gonna have like questions of story. If you
I would say start with number 1.
So,
although,
have you seen like like Resident Evil lately, though. Like the old. I mean, I know that was very late '90s, but still, it's like so different. It's just like what?
Yeah,
so
that's very true.
Actually, you know, we shared the trailers. Anyway, yeah, we'll have the trailers up here so you can judge by that. But okay, he says 1, and
yeah, I say start with 1. I think it's the best one. I think I had the most fun with it. Followed by 4, I think was the next best one, and then 2 was pretty good, and then 3 was just like, I can't play this. This is stupid.
okay. Well, just yeah, it's just like come on.
This is too damn difficult. I couldn't get past the first level. For
What?
time.
That's what my wife hears all the time. Oh, come on. Ah.
Yeah, I do that too. I do that a lot.
All right, that's it. We're looking for the next one. Yeah. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Tell us what you think.
If you're going to Emerald City Comic Con, please let us know. And when you get to Emerald City Comic Con,
Shake our hands.
buy his card game. That's the correct answer. Buy his card game.
Hopefully, it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
It will be worth
Well,
it.
we've been playing it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
Anyways.
We're actually going to have videos, and I think, of how to play it and whatever. We might even review it, which is kind of unfair because
that's totally biased.
But still, we could show people how to play it. And whatever.
So
it's like Magic Light, maybe. I don't know.
So
different world.
So please leave comments. I will definitely reply. As a lot of our viewers who did comment can contest. No, not contest.
Contest.
Yeah, they can
confirm.
Confirm. Thank you. So yeah, that's it.
All right.
Bye.
Yes.
Mine was like right behind yours.
See you later. All right, I call shenanigans. I'm looking it up.
Dude, we totally need shenanigan flags. Shenanigans! I'm missing 1.
Next on Duel Review, we take a look at the coming Avengers movie. On today's Duel Review, it's the Devil May Cry series. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it. That was very gentle.
Yes, I know.
And I did like a little fishy thing.
Then you're like, watch out! You want to do it again?
Sure.
Upbeat. Here we go. Let me La 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 la. Okay, I'm good.
On today's Duel Review, it's Devil May Cry video game. Because there's the anime too.
You have to be like, today's Duel Review! Like
Manic jazz hands?
No, like yogurt, right? You know, like, may the Schwartz be with you. What a while. Remember?
Yeah. I don't think it was funny when he did it.
What?
I didn't like yogurt. It's kind of stupid.
May the Schwartz be with you. I should have worn this shirt.
What, dance around?
Yeah.
You just look like a black void.
Look, I'm just like, dang, bam, oh yeah, come on with me.
I'm gonna put that in there.
No, please don't. Actually, you totally should. It's funny.
No.
I just turned red real fast. Wow.
Today is the 6th of March, and we're going to be taking a look at the Devil May Cry video game series.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting for you. Okay, I'm sorry. Start over.
Yeah, we are. Chuck.
I was like, wait, I'm
You were still
RJ.
thinking about your arms, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
They look so good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So chronological order 3, 1, 4, 2. Okay. Got it. I can jump higher.
I once had a black teacher that told me that black people had an extra muscle. That's why they were so good at sports.
They do.
Yeah, called brains.
What?
What are you talking about?
I read. I think I told you this before. I read somewhere that they have an extra leg muscle, and when I brought it up,
That would make them a different species. That would literally make them a different species.
Maybe they are. I'm almost positive I remember reading this or hearing it somewhere, but I'm pretty sure that they do have an extra muscle in their leg.
If it was just like one black guy, that would make him a mutant. But If it's all black people, that makes them a different species.
I don't think it's all. I think it's. I think it's from,
he's arguing racial segregation because.
I'm not saying segregate them. I'm saying that they.
How dare you, Nick? How dare you?
I'm not saying that we should be separate from them. I'm saying that they're just different species.
I'm gonna look that up, and if it's true, I'll put this in the bloopers. If it's not true, you're never seeing this. Because that would be like, oh yeah, they do. They have a backpack that's like inside their bodies.
A backpack?
I don't know. Just make up some weird stuff.
No, I'm pretty sure I read it. And in fact, the reason I remember...
They have a third eye.
I remember reading it is because I brought it up to a black friend. And I was like, hey, I heard that black people have an extra muscle in their legs. And I swear to God, this is what he said. He's like, yeah, so we can run from the cops faster.
That sounds like a joke to me.
It's a joke.
I know, but the whole thing's... Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so...
He was being funny.
I'm telling you,
serious.
If you guys see this, it's true. I looked it up, and it's true. But if you don't see it, then you'll never know. Because it's not true, and that would be horrible. I heard that black people...
I totally heard that they have an extra muscle in their legs. That's why they can jump higher.
That's why they're good at sports. Not just because they're good at sports. It's because they have extra muscles. All right. So where were we when we went off on that?
I have no idea. And my throat is killing me.
What are you doing with this?
I don't need it.
Can't just automatically be, all of a sudden be on brown.
I'm sorry.
Is that another racial statement? Hello. So we are a show about information, so we thought, hey, what the heck, we're going to share this information. So earlier we had a discussion about black people having an extra muscle. I was told by a black teacher once that they have an extra muscle, and that's partially why they're better at
And I had found out on my own and asked a black friend about it, and he said yes, so that they can run from the cops faster.
Which, yeah. So anyway, after some research, it seems that black people do not automatically have an extra muscle, but some humans have extra muscles in their legs, apparently.
Which would make them mutants, which is awesome.
Which I would think would be a different species, but because it doesn't seem to, it seems to be random. Like if I had a son, he might have an extra muscle, you know, even though I didn't, have a black wife or something like, but it's like whatever. So at the risk of embarrassing ourselves and hopefully not making anybody mad, yeah, this is not something that you want to claim because it's not necessarily substantial.
Right. We didn't find any conclusive evidence to prove that on the internet. Our extensive study.
What they said though is that they found that. Did you just say that?
Yeah,
they found that more black people have it.
There were three answers that we got. One was it's absolutely false. Two was it's absolutely true, and three, not black people just tend to have it more often than white people, but we all kind of get it.
Yeah, he's saying it nice because it's like. Some people said, yeah, and some people said, nuh-uh, you racist prick. And then other people say,
right,
kind of.
So while I brought it up, I just, it was one of those rumors that you hear and you don't really know. And unfortunately, it remains inconclusive, although apparently people do have extra muscles from time to time.
I feel like a Mythbusters or something.
Yeah, and you got the beard thing too.
And we didn't even have to do any science.
Science rules.
Wikipedia and stuff.
Yeah, Wikipedia is awesome.
Okay. All right, so that's it. Have fun.
Thanks.
Beep.
Beep.